Hi friends, my name is Jamie Keith and I'm going to talk to you about how these products work, why they work, what to expect when you get started, and how you can see good results. So there's 3 things that could prevent people from succeeding. And they're very simple things, so once you get to understand this, you can really launch forward with your success and with your results. The 3 things that really mess people up and prevent them from moving forward are mindset, water, and consistency. So the number one thing that we need to understand or get straight is our mindset. We need to understand how our body works, how the healing process goes, because this is not a quick fix. This is not, I have a headache, I take a Tylenol, within 15-20 minutes my headache is gone. That is not the healing process. That is not healing. Yes, we do need that every now and then, but that is not long-term healing, and that's not how these products work. These products get to the root of the problem and start healing from the inside out, and that takes time, that takes consistency, that takes knowing what is going on so that we can keep pushing forward and so that we can be encouraged. So our body is designed to work. God has designed our body to work in an efficient way. And there's this whole cycle, and everything in our body works together so that we can be healthy and so that we can get rid of toxins. That gets disrupted by the quality of our foods, the low quality of our foods, and then the pesticides and the chemicals and stuff that get into our bodies, our lifestyle, our environment, and just how our society is. That disrupts the process. And once it gets disruptive, it's like a snowball. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Really, really hard to get that back into balance because we have a lot going against us. These products are designed to help our bodies function the way they're supposed to, even though we get those disruptions. These are designed to heal from the inside out. When we have an imbalance in our digestive system, we have good and bad bacteria, and they're supposed to be in balance and they're supposed to work together. But when the disruption happens, whether it's medication, the foods we eat, or lack of sleep, stress, all those things can cause a disruption. And when that happens, the bad bacteria starts growing, and we have an overgrowth of yeast, and it starts taking over our body. It starts causing all kinds of inflammation. It causes all kinds of symptoms. And we can add insult to injury by trying to medicate ourselves or help ourselves, whether we're giving into cravings and overeating because we're extra hungry, or we're taking medications to kind of counteract that. We're just adding insult to injury and we're making things worse. So we need to bring that back into balance, because when it's out of balance, not only does it cause all kinds of problems and symptoms, but it causes inflammation, which has a whole host of symptoms that go along with it. And it also prevents our body from absorbing nutrients. It just messes us up all the way around. So we need to bring that back to balance, and that's what Plexus does. It works really, really well to get rid of the bad bacteria overgrowth so that it can be into balance, and it reduces the inflammation and it helps our body absorb the nutrients. But it's not a quick fix. It's something that you have to work through, and there's a process, and you just need to keep pushing forward. So we need to understand that. We need to have the right mindset that this isn't going to be a quick fix, and it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's not going to be a one and done thing. It doesn't work that way. Our bodies do not work that way. This is the best way to heal, and these products do the best job to get our bodies working the way they're supposed to. I have a huge testimony on how this has completely turned my life around. I'm not going to share it now, but I have shared it several places, so if you ever want to hear it, I'd love to tell it to you, because this has just been incredible. So we do need to understand, it's kind of like if you think about, let's say there's a family and they live in this house, and the parents go out of town, and then the kids throw this huge party, and they invite all their friends, and their friends invite friends, and the parents are out of town, they don't know what's going on, and then all these people come and they just completely trash the house. They break the furniture, they tear up the walls, things are broken, things are messy, things are spilled everywhere. It's just a complete disaster. And then the homeowners come home, the parents come home, and they're like, what? And they're trying to kick everyone out and trying to, and nobody's leaving. The music is so loud, there's so many people, no one can hear them, nobody even cares, they're just blowing them off. So they have to call other people to come and kick everyone out, So finally they get everyone kicked out, and then they have this mess. They have this mess that they have to clean up. So they go through, and it takes them all night long. And it even takes them weeks to even fix the furniture or replace the furniture. And it takes a long time to get things back in order and get things going smooth again once that happens. That's kind of what happens on the inside of us. That's what happens, you know, as things start getting out of balance and inflammation starts happening, and then it just starts snowballing. We don't even realize what's going on. This can take years. Medications and our foods, our diets, our habits, our lifestyle, our environment, just some things that we don't even have control over starts messing things up, and we don't even see because we're the homeowners and we're out of town and we don't realize what's going on until it's too late. By the time we start having symptoms, and by the time that our blood work comes back and our doctor's saying, oh, your blood work, I don't like the way it looks. By the time that happens, there's already been a party going on for a very long time. Most of the time it's been years. So it takes a lot to reverse all that, just like it takes a lot for the homeowners to come in and kick everyone out, get things back in balance, clean everything up, replace and fix furniture and walls or whatever happens. It takes a lot of healing that is going on, damage that a lot of times really severe damage that needs to be reversed. But it is possible. You just need to stay consistent. You need to stay persistent. You just got to keep going at it. Understand the science behind how the products work. This is science. They are designed to work and it will work. But everybody has a different problem going on the inside, and the damage, you know, the symptoms are different, but it's all caused from the same thing. And we just need to be patient and consistent. Watch for, I always say celebrate small victories, because you will see little things like I'm sleeping better, or I slept better last night, or I have more energy today, or I can think clearer, or I'm not as miserable as I usually am, or whatever. So celebrate small victories. You will also have detox symptoms. This is important. This is going to happen. The products start stirring things up, moving things around, getting things into balance, flushing out toxins. You will have symptoms. And there are ways to combat the symptoms and reduce the effects of the symptoms. And the longer you're on the products, the better you're going to feel and the less you're going to have those detox symptoms. So understanding all that, the healing process is super, super, super important, because a lot of people give up too soon. And a lot of people give up right before they're about to see huge success. And I do not want to see that happen. Another mindset issue that we need to kind of embrace is the money side of things. A lot of times people hesitate to spend money on their health. They don't want to buy these products. They don't want to, you know, yeah, I'll buy them once, but let's just get things going because I don't want to buy them again next month. We need to understand that we are already spending that money. People are already spending that money. You're already treating your symptoms. Whether you know it or not, you're treating your symptoms. It is actually cheaper to buy all healthy foods and live a healthy lifestyle, buy these supplements. It is actually cheaper because in the long run, when you are paying for low quality foods that are not adding value to your health, it actually makes you eat more. It makes you crave more, and it makes you start justifying it. When you are having hunger and craving and you're overeating, you actually start justifying it in your mind, and you're making it's okay. I don't know why, it just takes over. And then you're actually eating more, you're hungrier, you're feeding your cravings and your hunger, and you tend to have to go to the doctor more. You tend to have to use over-the-counter stuff more, and in the long run, it costs more money to not take care of your health. When you are eating quality foods and you're adding value to your health, it actually is cheaper when it comes to money. I have seen this in my own life, and I've also just in reading about all this and stuff, it is actually cheaper to eat healthy because you're not eating as much and you're feeling better, you're getting the results. When you are feeding into your hunger and cravings and you're adding to your bad health, poor health, you're making things worse for yourself, and it's going to end up costing you more money in the long run, and you're not going to see the results, you're not going to feel well, you're not going to be able to lose the weight. So it's okay to spend money on these products and this company is designed that they do pay you for referrals, and I do help people get their products paid for. So we can take that out of your budget. We can, a lot of times it's just a matter of throwing a sip and see, where I can come and I either can come to your home or we can do it online. All you have to do is invite people. I will do the rest. I will give people samples. I will let them try the products. I will tell them how and why this works. I will help them get started, show them how they can see results. I will do it all, and that will help you pay for your products, and they can even get their products paid for too. So the money thing shouldn't be an issue. It's just a matter of thinking the right things. It is okay to spend money on your health. We spend money taking care of our cars, maintaining our cars. We spend money maintaining our house. We spend money on internet and maintaining our social life. We need to spend money to maintain our health. That is something that we absolutely need to do. You cannot maintain your health. You cannot move forward in your health without spending money, no matter what. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. And even if somebody has absolutely perfect health, they eat perfectly healthy, and their blood sugar is absolutely perfect, and there's no perfect person, by the way, but I'm just saying, let's just say there's a perfect person, they still need to have high quality vitamins, omegas, probiotics in their life. So they really need that. The third thing that makes or breaks your success is consistency. You need to be consistent with taking these products. That's how they're designed to work. They work together with your body to flush out the toxins, to reduce inflammation, and to get things working the way they're supposed to be doing. And you really need to be consistent and continue to take the products. A lot of times people will forget to take the products, or they'll take it and then they're like, okay, I'm done. No, it needs to be consistent, and you need to keep moving forward and keep pushing forward. A lot of times it's just a matter of getting into the habit of doing it. Just remembering, especially in the beginning, once you get into the habit, it is a lot easier, and you will start seeing success, and it kind of snowballs. Your success will snowball. Your body's going to dig deeper, and as it digs deeper in the healing, and you heal in layers, and you dig deeper and deeper into the healing process, it may flare up some stuff. It may cause some detox. You may have flare-ups and good days and bad days and plateaus. Completely normal. Eventually that will go away, and you are just going to feel amazing. So, but at the same time, it also, the effects and the results that you see snowballs, and it just starts getting better and better and better and better. I have seen that with me and my son. We had the worst of the health problems. I have seen that where it was all of a sudden we made a breakthrough with some symptoms after 12 to 14 months of being consistent on certain areas. I mean, obviously we continue to see results from the beginning. We had good days, we had bad days, we had highs, we had lows, we had plateaus, but all in all, we were making progress. We were just slowly going up. But there were some symptoms after 12 to 14 months that just went boop, disappeared, and I'm like, whoa. Where we didn't see any results at first with that, but we saw results in other areas. But there's certain areas where it was like that. So you really do need to stay consistent, keep pushing forward, because it's super important with the healing process. Water. Oh, I skipped water. Sorry. I get ahead of myself. It is super important to drink plenty of water. It helps the products work. It helps move things along. It helps your body flush out the toxins. Most of us are dehydrated. We don't even realize it. We don't have the good habit of drinking water. It's super, super important to drink half of your body weight in ounces, or drink up to a gallon, which is about 128 ounces. So you really want to typically drink between 70 and 100 ounces, and maybe even up to a gallon. It really, really, really is super important, and you want to drink throughout the day. If you really struggle with drinking water, drink just a little bit. Maybe you can drink just, 5 to 10 sips every hour. Slowly build your way up so you're not feeling waterlogged and spending the day in the bathroom. This is something that we need to set our alarm. We need to really get to have on our mind. Don't forget to drink water. It's super, super, super important. If you have detox symptoms or something flares up, or you're just having a bad day, drink extra water. Push all that through. Things are moving, things are getting stirred up. You need to flush all that out. That's super important. Water, water, water is super important. When I have people come into me about different troubleshooting needs or things that flare up, I always say drink extra water, drink more water. We need to trust the process, learn the science behind it. I have a lot of groups, and I'm always posting about how these products works, the science behind how it works. We really need to understand that it's a learning process on how these products work so that we can stay consistent and we're not going to give up and quit. It does take time and patience. You will see results along the way, but you need to keep pushing forward. Do not quit and do not give up. It is so important. It is really important to take care of ourselves. We take care of everything else, a lot of things, but most of us neglect taking care of our health and ourselves, and we really need to do that. God's design is for our bodies to work the way they're supposed to work. And so I think we need to really do whatever we can to be as healthy as we can so that we can be there for our family, so that we can love others, and so we can add value to others, and we're not just in survival mode all the time. I don't think a lot of us even realize what is going on in the inside and what our symptoms are. I think we do a lot of ignoring symptoms, and as it builds, we just get used to it and used to it and used to it, and we don't even realize how good we can feel and how good we're supposed to feel. So at first, you may have to take more products at first. So you're going to start slow. You're going to slowly increase to the dose. You're going to stay on that for a little bit until your body gets used to things and you start going through the healing process and you start detoxifying. But then you're going to increase and you're going to take a little bit more. You're going to take up to 2 Slim a day. You're going to take a little bit more BioCleanse, and you're going to take up to 4 ProBio 5 at night. This is just temporary. This is just to get ourselves back on track, so we can do a deeper healing, so we can push forward. That is what really launched me into success. I was super aggressive, and I had to be. I'll have to tell you my story sometime if you haven't heard it already. I had to be super aggressive. I had to be persistent. I had to be consistent. I had to be faithful because I had some real serious health issues, and I was really at the end of my rope, and I really need to push through. And I did it, and I achieved huge success. And I attribute it all to, in the beginning, I doubled up on the triplex. I was doubling up on a lot of the products and supplements, and huge results in a lot of different areas of my life. My health was failing fast, bad in a whole bunch of different areas over years, and it was really getting to be a scary point in my life. And so I was able to see how I achieved results in a really short time, which for me a short time is a year, because I've been battling stuff for over 20 years. So for me to feel as good as I did and to see the results that I did in a year, it was a slow but quick process, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Plexus targets getting to the root of the problem. It heals, and it does it great. And it's not just me. Me and my family have seen huge results. It's not just us. There's thousands and thousands of people, testimonies all over. And this company is only 10 years old, but yet they are growing like wildfire. It really helps to reduce hunger and cravings, so you're not feeding into poor health. You're not, because a lot of times, because we're hungry and we're craving because of all the stuff that's going on, we just start adding insult to injury, and we start adding poor health onto poor health and adding insult to injury over and over and over again. This takes that all away. We can make better and healthy choices because we're feeling better. We're not having the hunger and the cravings. We can actually think clearly, make the healthy choices, and our bodies can heal. These products are excellent in with all kinds of health problems, stomach and brain problems, anxiety, anything that has to do with the brain, memory, anxiety, depression, all that, bad behavior in children. I shouldn't say bad behavior in children. Behavior disorders, all that stuff, learning disabilities, vitamin deficiencies, stomach problems, autoimmune diseases, hormone imbalance, infertility. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. All of that has to do with gut health and inflammation and how our body absorbs nutrients. This gets rid of all that. There are so many products to choose from too that you can add to help with your success, but in the beginning you will be taking more. That's why I recommend getting your products paid for, and it's super, super easy to do, and I will totally help you do that. So this goes along with diet and exercise. This does not replace diet and exercise, but it makes it easier to be able to make healthy eating choices and to be able to have the energy and have the good health to move and exercise and get things going. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I'm rooting for your success, and I'm here for you if you need anything, if you need encouragement. There are support groups, there's a lot. We can do this, we can succeed, we can see results, and I'm super happy for you. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.